let's address the elephant in the room. This. I hate this. We're not dealing with this today. Now, for reference, it's been a few days since I recorded. Has it been a few days since no, it's been over a few days. The last episode was actually the tail end of a very long recording session. And so, I went to work to fix, let's go into... Fix this guy. Make him look nice, spiff him up, etc. And I got it working. And I did a test save of it. Slow. Very slow. So what I'm going to do is, because I've got access to the bottom like this, I think I'm going to try to get some propellers in here. These guys don't really do anything. It moves, but it's so slow. It's the slowest one that I was sailing around. So we'll come back to that. In the meantime, what I want to do today is make modifications to the bridge and the tracks that's going to go on top of it. So first things first, I'm going to take out my hammer. And we are going to switch this up to 1. Oh, wrong. I don't have the right hammer on. So let me get the right hammer, and then I can fix that. So you'll see like gears and such like this, because I worked on it for quite a while before I gave up. And even then I would come back to it and work on it some more. And you may notice that my health is a little low. That's because boats are dangerous to spawn on. Or, well, log back in on. Wow, I'm even low on wheat. So the goal today is couple-fold. First off, we're going to switch straight to... it's only going to be bendy rails, really. If I can disassemble this. What's going on? Oh, wait. Never mind, this is this one. Oh, there was some concern about the grade of this track here, and I mean, yeah, it's pretty steep, and yes, the cart will only be able to take 1 full load. That being said, there are 2 or 3 people working on a train mod, so those were shared in Discord, and I some of them look pretty close to being finished, so I'm not worried about it. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. All my careful planning and such, just to make sure these are all lined up, and I'm taking it all apart. Need my shovel on me. And some dirt. once I finish this, I'm gonna, or when I finish this, I'm gonna do the retaining wall first. All right. Let's see if this works. Ow, that was a mistake. This might be too long. Cool. Oh! Oh boy. There we go. Ugh. Oh, need 5 timbers. And a lot of metal ingots. So I did get a chance to test out the switch tracks which are coming, and initial impressions pretty good. And it looks like I might be able to do various different types of switch tracks depending on my mood. Which is good. Now, I have to thank Jade for posting a picture in the Keen software chat, because I didn't think about this before, about the bending rails being able to split the difference between... Oh, I need metal parts now. Large blocks like this. And so that just... Because my original idea was just make it 3 wide, and that was going to take a lot of time, and this saves a lot of time. Cool. That should be enough, I think. Okay, oh, so the last time I recorded was, I think, before I had my interview. The interview itself went really well. The drive was 2 hours long, which kind of stunk, but overall, not too bad. So I guess that does bring me to my next point. If I do get this position, my recording time will be significantly cut in half, and so we'll see. the sooner I get an apartment, the better, because then I can record at hours that I'd like. Right, whereas now I have to wait until everyone goes to bed. So fingers crossed with that. Cool. Definitely had to bring this all the way across the bridge this time. I always get a weird sense of vertigo doing that. Oh, I didn't finish this side. Huh, how about that? I'll solve that issue right now. I really haven't been over to this side. I have no idea what's over here. Some copper? A giant beach, which has me slightly concerned. Because I'm not sure if the tide comes all the way up to this or not. Guess I could go over to the docks. Should tell me, it's approximately average right now. More tin over here. Alright, back to work. I'm gonna finish the bridge and maybe a little bit of this part here. I also may have to rebuild my original ship so I can get back to the or the wheat field. Oh, I'm out of timber. Gonna do 8 more segments. Now, I know I've said this before, but if you want to save your clicker hand here, what you can do is when you have to build something that takes a lot of wax, what you do is you go up to it, you go for the first one, go into your inventory, press escape, and then it just automatically clicks away. Never touching the mouse for that. It's a nice little feature, or bug, depending on how you look at it. I feel like that rail is way too low. I may have to take another look at that. I'll go figure. Shorter metal part. Alright, need 4 metal parts. Not happy with that, but... Alright, and one more thing. I think I've addressed this before. The main line is going to be the metal rails. It says steel rails, but really it's any ingot. And the like farmer stuff and maybe some mining stuff will be wooden rails. Just building myself a cart for right now. What's that old saying? Crooked as a politician? Alright, fantastic. Oh, that's a way to fix that. So what I'll do here is I'll take another one of these eye plates, rope eye plates. I'm just gonna stick a one of them next to the track and connect her up to it to just keep it from flying away. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna tack this on into place real quick. No need to bore you with that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so, back. It needs some fine-tuning here, but overall, it's finished. The blocks down there need to be sculpted back a little bit. Maybe a little bit of dirt added in here. This might be a creative job, just for my sanity's sake. Yeah, but I was thinking, you know what? I'm gonna show off what happens when I try to make this machine run. The machine being the wheel-powered, or pedal bolt rather. want a little extra for this voyage, if you will. Also need to grab the chair. So what I'm hoping, though, is that I can still salvage that, make the pedals cosmetic. So maybe I'll swap those out with the other one. Grab that real quick. There we go. I need some round timbers real quick. The reason I need that is to get it off the engine block a little bit. There we are. So the key thing for this is these have to be opposite of each other. There we go. Take away the locking mechanism. I'm controlling it with my mind. To give it a little. This is actually turning a lot slower than you know, some graphite or something. Jeez. Well. So if that's turning that way, that's turning that way. That's backwards. So... no, that's right. Oh, look at that. It actually makes it look like it's working. Cool. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to modify this so that there's propellers underneath, and this would just be cosmetic. Alright, so this might take a while. I'm going to cut this here and be over at the farm in a moment. Well, it made it. So, I mean, that's something. Alright, cool. Off to the farm real quick to start harvesting. I have to drop off some of this stuff first. Now, when I'm asking where my tools are, you'll all know where they'll be. I have to say that Petapult's not very strong, but at the same time, it gives you enough time to have a little snack. So I guess there is some benefit to it. I don't know if I showed this off. This is the copper mine I've been mining out of. So first things first, I'm gonna harvest all the herbs that I planted. Followed by the wheat. Now for these hills here, one thing you can do is you can hold down shift and that kind of gives you like a speed run or boost running. So if you're ever using the rails and you find that you just don't have enough oomph, that's something you can do. So like right here, I can kind of get it to go a little bit faster. Now I could probably activate the planter at the same time. I'm not going to risk it. I prefer to do every step one at a time. My main priority now is wheat. Eh, almost as therapeutic as Farming Simulator 19 is, which is a game I've been playing as well with some friends. I'm not sure that there's anything really to record except for me harvesting the soybeans for the umpteenth time, or us arguing about what is the most profitable crop out there. And so we had about a 3-hour discussion, sadly enough, about soybeans versus I think it was barley, and getting straw bales and selling those. Kept saying for the amount of time that we spend with the straw bales, we could just harvest and plant the soybeans over and over again and be fine. We're also trying out, what are we trying out? Oh, am I out on this side? We're trying out sunflower seeds. Initial findings, not so great. Oh, now the other side's gone out. Well, one thing's for certain, I'm going to have a ton of weed by the time this is done. This reminds me of the one time I did a multiplayer where I just took an entire claim and planted it in weed. And I just could not find enough places to store it. So if you ever went to my place, it was stored in barrels, boxes, everywhere that I could find to stuff that stuff. That was back when carts actually worked well. Alright, fields planted, and I forgot to grab anything back for myself except for 5 wheat. Yay. Anyways, that's all I had for today. If you got any questions or comments, comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.